I don't know how common this is in other spaces of the Blue Lock community, but a lot of people on my page think that Sai and Charles are both geniuses when they're not. Both Sai and Charles are talented learners. Charles is a little bit of a tricky one, but I'll try to explain that. For Sai, it's very easy. He is a talented learner. He is the embodiment of rationality as a midfielder. One of his best displays of this is shown with Sai's pass to Shido when they performed Dragon Drive. So Sai hit this pass, it flew by, Chiggity went to run, and he was moving at top speed, and he jumped to intercept it with a header. However, Chiggity was unable to reach, and he says, "No way, was he aiming for a few centimeters past my maximum arrival point?" And then Shido says, "Talk about pinpoint." Meaning Sai calculated all of the context of the defenders who may try to stop Shido, especially Chiggity, and calculated the pass to put it specifically to a point where Shido could reach it, but Chiggity could not with his top speed. And this comes from the fact that Chiggity has matched up against Sai on 2 occasions prior to this moment. So in those 2 interactions and with all the other players on the field, he realized that Chiggity was the most dangerous person to try and stop their chemical reaction. So he sent a pass that was just at a point where Shido could reach it, but Chiggity's top speed could not. That kind of calculated play is only going to be formed from talented learners. Talented learners are the only players who are going to be calculated enough to come up with something like this and be able to put it into action. Now, Charles is a little bit different because Charles, he is a talented learner, but I can kind of see why you would assume he's a genius. His unique mentality of being a contrarian does kind of somewhat align with geniuses and their unique mental abilities, and how Charles's contrarian mindset could technically establish a new world of soccer. By doing what you're not supposed to, it changes the world standards of what you can expect. However, this personality comes from the fact that Charles understands the rational plays and the rational options of the field. He just then chooses to do the opposite. And this comes into a theory I had in I think it was my video uploaded yesterday, where I talked about how talented learners and geniuses are not black and white terms, but rather are either end of a spectrum. Charles is closer to the 50-50 mark of that spectrum of talented learner and genius. He plays like a talented learner, but he has the mindset and mentality that a genius would. In short, though, Charles is a talented learner because he has the game IQ and the comprehension of the game to rationally understand and view overplays around him to then make a decisive play. He just has the mentality to do the opposite of the most rational play, but that doesn't exclude the fact that he could calculate said rational play. So yeah, bottom line, Sai and Charles are both talented learners. I hope this video helps clear that up a bit.